Hello, 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 hello. To all of, I don't know how many people. It's kind of funny. Why doesn't this program tell me that? Oh well. I'm sorry. But yes, I'm back. We're back in my Cobra Mark 5. Back to playing, well, Elite Dangerous, of course, obviously. Because I rarely play other things on this channel. But with that said, I really do need to find out. Because I can't create. I hate certain things. If I don't do certain things, I don't see it. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's alright. That's okay. I can live. I'll survive. I mean, what else can I do? Right? So, I do not know exactly what we're going to be doing today. Mostly because I just don't know. And this is not what I was hoping to see on that screen. Wow. I shouldn't be surprised. YouTube is. I don't know. I'm just trying to get information. It's possible that I will get information, just not when I need to get information. We're just going to ignore this then in that case. We'll just continue on with whatever this says and go from there. Because what else can I do? Oh, it's not been added yet to Nova, but Nova's gotten small upgrades. Mostly to the text to speech module. I'm adding sound effects, and if you want, I can play one of those for you. Uh, my my issue was Edge text to speech can only do spoken words, and it can't even make sounds other than words. Otherwise, it just reads out the letters. So bzzz, which you would expect to be like B Z Z Z Z Z Z D T, it just comes out as B Z Z Z Z Z Z D T. So the problem is, I like Edge. It's local. It doesn't cost me money to run. It's quick. It's processing. I don't have to send data back, download data, and play data. It just happens all on the local computer. Don't have to touch a thing. But Edge text to speech can't do things like static and other things. Now, I could do those after the fact. So I spent a good part of my day actually editing editing the module to add the ability to guesstimate where words come from, like where are words in a sentence, and if it sees tags, it can insert things, such as, and I'll play this for you.
Commander, we need to jump soon, if only after recalibration. I will start those calibrations right away.
I don't know if you got that or not. I believe you should, but let me play it again without me talking, because you'll hear the double the double speak like that, and then obviously you hear the static. But I'll play it again. I am not actually sure you're hearing that. Huh. Let me. I thought all sound came through this, but no, all sound doesn't come through this. All sound, that's only from the game sound. Stupid me. Um, let's change this then. No, let's change this. Da, da, da. Can't you find media player? Yeah, media player. Okay, you are running media player. Well, let's turn it all the way up. We'll unmute it and then play it again. So hopefully this time you hear it.
Commander, we need to jump soon, only after recalibration. I will start those calibrations right away.
That is the only sample I have currently saved. Technically, I could run it multiple times and type in anything, but at that, the double speak, technically it's not double speak, but just not long enough. I have to figure, I'm going to have to tweak that to get that working. And then obviously static, so I can superimpose or overlay sound effects on top of speeches around words. And in this case, they're actually tags. So it gets applied to the tag. It gets applied to the tag. The tag gets removed, and then it just splices it into the audio stream when it creates the file. The whole point of it is to allow me to have a glitchy Nova. One of the random events is something's wrong with it. It's technically part of the story, but I didn't say that out loud. But yes. So that's what I've been working. That's what my little task today was. Updating Nova. So I can have more going on than the sounds. Because, yeah, that's the point. That's what I'm hoping to have, and that's what I'm hoping to get, and therefore, yeah. But it's not in this build. What I'm currently using today doesn't have any of these glitches. Technically, it could run, but I also need to edit the prompts. Nova's been hard prompted to not do those things, and I need to add them back in. But I also need to create a list. And I'm just trying to figure out what that list would be. Like, what sounds would Nova make? I don't want to make her generate sounds for the ship. These need to be Nova sounds. So I'm thinking, like, crying, maybe some, like, frustration, little grunts, things like that. Things that Nova would make. Including glitches to her sound processing. Technically, Nova's just a computer, just hardware tied into the ship that can talk. So there could be glitches like that. And static. The static part was things. Oh, I may actually put in some sound effects, like when Nova talks about the hums of the world. Yeah, we may hear some humming of the world, and just be background noise that goes with it. But it was an interesting experiment. Getting something that knows the fourth word in a sentence is a glitch, and getting it to function around that word was kind of an interesting thing. I figured it out. It's not accurate. It's not percent. It's not. It's close enough. It's close enough to make no difference whatsoever in the end result. I do wish it was a little tighter. I may run a lot more tests to get it tighter. The problem is when you're using Edge text to speech, while it's pretty consistent, actually it's very consistent, I am guessing on a lot of values. Like, I do not know how long, when it sees a period, how long it pauses. I'm guessing. I have no easy way of... Actually, I guess I could record it. No easy way of gauging how long a pause is. Though, as I just said, I could record it and pull it into Odyssey, or Odyssey, and take a look at the graph, find it, mark it, That takes work. This one's for fun or just guessing. And also, I don't need it that accurate, so why waste the time and effort when I could better spent trying to find sounds, make sounds, stuff like that. So, the last I played, I was building my Mark V, Cobra Mark V, because I wanted to do. Oh, I launched. I didn't want to launch. All right, we'll take off. Just wanted to do some missions.
Ship release. Departure authorized.
And if I was going to do some missions, well, what just crashed? Oh my god. I forgot I did that.
Automated flight control protocol now on.
I am going to get to space.
Commander.
And this is going to turn into a little code stream. So it's not going to be much other than, oh, I may need to turn off my screen. We could just go flying out into space. I don't really care. Nova crashed. Nova crashed because I forgot I made a change that didn't need to be changed technically. But because of the sensitivity of this, I gotta edit a config file. And unfortunately, the config file where I'll be editing it has programming keys. So, can't let you see those. Well, I could, but then I would regret that being on camera. And the sad fact is, yeah, you would have seen it. It would have popped up right then and there. Because it's the one setting right underneath another setting. Okay. I mean, I guess I could have had it scrolled off, but then you would have seen it as soon as it popped up. But we're going to do, I have no idea. We're just going to be playing around with things. I probably should head to the station. We were just going to fly normally to it. That's because Nova's got to be starting up.
Greetings, Commander. Give me a few minutes to wake up and check my circuits. No peeking now.
Move my map, which is just for you. It's not even for me. I am kind of proud of how I did that one. I'm just looking to see what stuff comes up. Okay. Okay, and there's Nova, there's me, there's everyone else. I don't need idle pause. I can see this, I can see everything I need to see. We're going to a station. We might as well just continue our way of flying to the station because I would only screw it up if I took over right now. Looks like my plan to check out ChatGTP 5 Mini model isn't as simple as just changing the model name. Because of course it's not. They had to do a whole new API change to go with it. Because, and the issue was I supplied it max tokens and it's looking for max completion tokens instead. So, yeah. Which also means things like temperature are probably not also supported in the API.
Dropped into Vonnerberg Cooperative, threat level 0, so it's as safe as a tea party with a Thargoid. Good spot for resupply or gathering intel without raising alarms.
I'm not so sure tea party with Thargoid would be safe.
Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay
Where,
4-3. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
What? Oh. I left a debug statement in when I was working on the text-to-speech on the original module before wanting to switch to a second one because I would screw it all up. So now remember, remove the debug statement. Actually, I probably am safe just to switch over to the new module. To be honest with you, I still want to run a few tests on it, so maybe I should run those few tests and then try it out. Oh, our nice interior. Is this an Imperial station? I know this is a tourist station. New Pilots Initiative. And it is. This is an Imperial. Interesting. I really wish you could go and see that information on the system architecture. Oh, independent. That's what I thought. But we're going to check out the missions here. Because, I don't know, I'm looking for things to do. I don't know what to do. I actually have no clue what type of missions I actually want to do. Freelance? What are freelance missions? This is a little cargo. You need to find a missing black box. And bring it back here. It's Threat 7. I have no idea what Threat 7 means. And I can't do those because that is a reputation. I don't think I want to collect black box. I truly do believe I can't do any of these because they don't like me. Fair. I mean, I could do a bunch of these and they could kind of like me. It looks like two of them would kind of like me, and I don't think these are enough. But we're gonna take these because Nova's gonna speak about them.
1,000,000 credits to prevent a medical emergency? That's a hefty altruistic flex, Commander. WYRD
You're so proud of me.
Remember this one. Should we prioritize gathering funds or scouting local resources to support the cause?
I'm pretty sure Nova knows how much money I make, and she set a timer on one of those. Of which one? I think it was. She set the timer on. Must be this one, because this one's the other, yeah. And is it the same? Oh shit, I didn't want to turn that in.
1,000,000 credits donated. Generous move. The Alliance of BD plus 47,212 just got a solid boost in influence and reputation here.
She set a timer for, I'm going to guess the expiration time for this. Because we now have a timer of 12,000 seconds. Though technically, it should only be 600. Because I set a max on that. I didn't want these long freaking timers to happen. So.
Incoming message. 1,000,000 credit donation complete. The WYRD People's Party is breathing easier now. Outbreak risk
Nova
down.
spells out word, then says
Quiet
word.
heroics suit you well, Commander. Shall we keep an eye on the system for any ripple effects?
I'm sure there are ripple effects. I'm just not sure how much.
Another generous donation, Commander. The Alliance of BD plus 47 2,112's influence just got a solid boost, and the local economy is looking healthier for it. Your wallet's lighter, but the system's future just got a little brighter. Feeling philanthropic tonight?
Quick, easy missions to get my reputation up enough to do things like this. I don't know. What's a planetary scan job? Scan the nav beacon. Use a discovery in order to locate the target settlement. Doesn't require cargo space. I don't think I care about the units. I'll probably just take the money. Okay, so I need to go and what? I just scan the nav beacon and then fly back? No, we're going to take it and we're going to find out.
New mission accepted. A planetary scan job for the Alliance of BD plus 472112. Destination 61 Ursi Majores, docking at Hofgard Market. Reward looks solid, over 600k credits. Shall we start plotting a course or prep the scanners for detailed work once we arrive?
Just prep the scanners, Nova. Uh-oh, I'm not muted like I was last time. There we go, it just took time.
Undocked from Vonnegut
Nope, that was a bit.
and Orbis Station. No fluff on the station itself. Your focus is
She got the command to prep the
ready to scan for anomalies.
prep the scanners.
Course, or just enjoy the silence of space.
That just took a little
Your
while.
call, Commander.
Okay. Should I?
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
I do not like which button that is.
Flight assist on. Frame shift.
I'll have to play with it. I am not a full flight assist off, ever, even if I tried a few thousand times.
Have a safe trip, Commander.
She said another timer. Why did she set another timer? I don't see any other timer set. Okay. I don't know what the 300-second timer is. But there's 2 timers now, so I also need to keep track of that.
Incoming mission critical message.
AB2C, okay.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I'm gonna do this. But I can just. Why am I going to that menu when I should just go here? I don't know. I still don't understand what I'm scanning. I'm guessing it's going to get told to me as I get closer. Though, of course I don't have. I do not have a detailed surface scanner. I hope that's not going to cause problems. Why do I not have a detailed surface scanner? Because I'm an idiot. I have a discovery scanner. I need the surface
No new
scanner.
signals or disturbances have surfaced in WYRD since your donation. The system seems
That's
to
a
be
timer.
stabilized nicely, a testament to your quiet intervention. If you want, we could run a detailed scan to confirm the absence of any lingering threats or anomalies.
I'm actually surprised I don't have any. Haven't have any. Okay, whenever equipment on the system appears to be met, load to the point of interest, interface to the data panel so we can run diagnostics.
No fresh signals or faction
That's
shifts
another
have
timer.
surfaced in WYRD since your last donation. The outbreak risk continues its downward trend, and the WYRD People's Party influence remains stable. Your quiet intervention is holding steady. No aftershocks detected so far. Shall we keep this on our watch list or shift focus?
Okay. So this is my fun. Not bringing a detailed surface scanner, having to figure out which one of these may be it. That's not the right faction. None of those are the right faction. This is indeed the right planet. Okay. What is in this system? There's a port down here. You think this port actually has a discovery scanner? Because I'm guessing that's what I need. Let's at least go into the atmosphere and see if it says anything. And how much time do I have? I have 5 days. Okay, well,
Orbital flight engaged.
Approaching 61 Ursi Majori's AB2C, another opportunity to dig for secrets beneath the surface. Ready when you are to start scans or poke around for anything unusual?
okay. Well, I am.
The clock's ticking on that million credit donation mission.
Oh,
Time to
you-
seal
so
the
many
deal and watch your
timers did you have?
Need a reminder when we're close to the deadline, or do you prefer to keep it smooth and surprise the system?
Stop. Mostly because I don't know where I want to go yet. I'm not too far from where Shinra, but you know what? If I go to Enra and do search nearest, actually, I just want the system I'm in. Star systems. And if I pull up Bolton Hub, shipyard and outfitting. Do you have an optional internal? See, glad they do have a detailed surface scanner. Okay. I am glad this says time and only took one at a time, because this is going to be annoying if I were to have to fly all this over and over again. I have a SCO drive, so this won't take long. No, it's not that far away anyways. And I overshoot. Yeah. This feels like a loop of shame. Wow, this ship is a lot more maneuverable in Super Cruise than it is in the Corsair. Am I gonna switch to a Cobra? Nah, I like the jump range. I can't get a high enough jump range in the Cobra Mark V. And not carry everything I want to carry with me. Which is at least 2 SRVs. Stuff like that. Yes, I'm picky. And also, well, I guess this looks okay. It's not a bad looking ship. I mean, probably better if I didn't do the gloss black. But, you know. I do like the look of the Corsair. It fits my character better. Which is, it fits me better. It's a nice looking ship. I thought I had Super Cruise turned on.
Dropped into Bolton Hub. Threat level 0. Nice and calm. Perfect spot to prep those scanners and maybe catch something interesting without raising alarms. Ready when you are to start the sweep.
Please request docking permission prior to landing. Access granted. Prep for arrival on landing pad 16.
Thank you.
Clear for a precision approach. Use of docking computer has been sanctioned.
That's the most complicated welcome message. You're cleared to land message I heard from an AI station. It would be really interesting if I actually had to contact air traffic control. Say, hi, this is, whatever my ship is, MA08C. Should be 08 Charlie. Requesting permission to land. Blah, 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 etc., etc., etc.
Ship is on deck. Clear to offload. Welcome, Commander.
And they used AI to generate the reply back. And actually I said MA, and that would be Mike Alpha. 08 Charlie. Actually, I don't think it is Mike. I don't know what the... Okay. I do not have it. Huh. Will this replace the... I don't need a good one. I have 2 good ones, but how long is it going to take? If I wanted to transfer it, 45. I don't have the time. We're just going to install a normal one. Back. Yep, fire groups are wrong, because of course they're wrong. Go back here. Go into my fire groups. And it goes on this one. Hit 1. Probably go to auto launch, but I wanted to pick the planet, go back to the planet, scan the planet, figure out what to do next, because I still have no clue. And that's what I do.
Detach sequence complete. Pulsar speed
Bolton Hub behind us, Commander. Our next move? If you want, we could run a detailed scan around here. This orbis often sits near interesting traffic or signals. Or keep it low-key and watch for anything unusual in the system. Your call.
I do want to ask the questions like, how do you know this orbis sits around interesting traffic or signals? I mean, I know she's just making bullshit up. I mean, that's because there's nothing here to say. I mean, technically she has a list of factions that she half uses.
Frameshift drive charging.
And this is what I created her for, but I just question these things.
1 engage.
And then there's just the possibility part of her training. It's like leaking some of her training that someone made a report, a story posted on the web about, Ursula Majoris and Bolton Station, and it's, leaking training. It's the wonders of AI. And I say that like I know what the hell's going on with it. I have no idea what's going on with it either. It baffles me half the time when it comes up and does stuff. Which is why I have so many prompt edits as code changes. Trying to get it to do closer towards what I want without trying to do things like, how does she know what scan data or traffic data there is? I mean, technically she could hack into the system. I mean, Nova's character prompt has that type of stuff. So she knows she can do this, so it's not plausible for her to like do that and then find data that just made up. But yeah. Oh, 2 probes. Well, this may actually be 2 probes. Probably not. I'm used to the engineered scanner. I don't know how effective a base one is for a single planet.
Surface scanned.
Literally half.
50%.
Wow. Okay. A little more than half. Note, end of session. We want to transfer one of the engineered ones. Because normally this would just be 1 probe, not 2 to make the effective. Oh, I hit just close to center. That's good enough.
Surface scan complete.
Human signals detected on 61 Ursi Majoris AB2C, 11 contacts. If you want a closer look, we'll need to drop in for a detailed scan.
I know.
Could be a settlement or outpost worth investigating. Ready when you are, Commander.
Well, I've done both. Did I? Is it just a honk? Does one of these have a mission target on it? Yes, artificial structure, of course. I probably could have saved myself a lot of time if I looked there first for the target mission target or mission marker, right? I'm sure someone's screaming at me. Thank God they use your tools. People today can't even read. Look at what the game actually tells you and how you find these stuff. And yeah, to be fair,
61 Ursi Majoris AB2C. Given the system's history, a detailed scan here could reveal some interesting geological or biological quirks. Ready to prep the surface scanner for a thorough sweep, or prefer a quick pass first?
I mean, you're not wrong, but I already did the surface scan. But you're also not wrong, because sometimes I don't do that. Ooh, interesting mountains on this one. We may have to take a flyby towards that cliff that due north. So we'll have the time. Well, I'm assuming we'll have the time. I don't know. We may actually need to fight. There are 2 ships behind me. There's 2 blips behind me, and I'm assuming one's a ship. Should have looked. There's something in front of me. Oh, that's the settlement itself. It's a defensive turret. are you?
You have entered a trespass zone.
I can't be trespassing. I'm supposed to be here. But what are you? Okay, well, if you're clean, I'm going to assume your friend is clean, so.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm not so sure what I'm supposed to be doing, because this is supposed to be turning off something that's not functioning, but it looks functioning to me, and it says I'm trespassing.
Gravity warning.
But it did say it was dangerous, and, you know, obviously drones do make it dangerous. Oh, they're wanted. I can kill them.
Sometimes I wonder if silence inside the ship is just another kind of signal, one we haven't learned to read yet. Maybe even quiet holds secrets waiting for us to listen.
Target destroyed. Under attack.
Well, Commander, looks like we've got company. Someone's decided to make us their target.
I made us our target.
Recommend evasive maneuvers and raising shields.
Why did that one just blow up? I didn't hit that one.
Want me to help prioritize threat assessment or suggest escape vectors? Looks like we've got company. Hostile contacts targeting us. Recommend
It was shooting at me.
and activating defensive protocols. Want me to help you prioritize threats or suggest an escape vector?
You have entered a trespass zone.
Well, Commander, looks like someone's decided we're worth a shot. Stay sharp. This is
How many timers did you set? Jesus Christ.
Track their vector and suggest evasive options.
I thought I fixed that too.
Looks like something's taken a shot at us, Commander. No damage reported yet, but I'd suggest staying sharp and ready to evade if they come back for seconds. Want me to keep an
I'm
eye
not
on
in
the red
the
vectors while you
right
handle
one.
the SRV?
Why can't you move forward?
No sign of hostiles yet, Commander. The initial warning window is closing. Terrain cover remains your best friend. If you want, I can start analyzing local sensor data for any residual threats or suggest a route to safer ground. Your call.
Why can't I scan?
15 seconds have passed, and no new threats have appeared.
Oh,
on sensors.
I am.
The immediate danger seems to have eased, but I'd recommend keeping shields up and sensors alert. These shadows like to play tricks. Ready to move on, or want me to maintain a stealth profile just in case?
What happened to my fire groups? Why were they deleted?
1 minute has passed since the attack alert. No new hostile contacts detected and no damage reported. The immediate threat seems to have eased, but I suggest keeping shields up and sensors alert. These situations tend to be coy. Want me to keep monitoring or start planning a stealthy exit?
Bounty incurred.
Are you gonna start firing into my ship?
With a major docking trespass on Terran Colonial Forces territory. 600 credits on your head. Subtlety might be overrated, but maybe next time a gentler approach? Want me to keep an eye on security chatter nearby?
No, I just made myself wanted because I don't know. All these stupid timers.
No new hostile contacts detected and no damage reported. The immediate threat seems to have eased, but I suggest keeping shields up and sensors alert.
Am I done?
Situations tend to be coy.
Yes.
Want me to keep monitoring
I am done.
or start planning a stealthy exit?
Shut up, Nova.
Well, Commander, looks like we've got company. Someone's decided to make us their target.
Yeah.
Suggest we keep scanners primed and shields ready. Want me to help you analyze their signature or plot a quick escape route? Under attack detected, Commander. Shields holding, but
You're not supposed to set timers for attacks.
and keep scanners locked on hostile signatures.
I forbidden it.
Want me to help prioritize threat assessment or suggest countermeasures?
Obviously, my code doesn't work because it's not supposed to set timers.
Looks like we've got company. Commander, someone's decided to test our defenses.
You're not even supposed to
I recommend
process
you
off of
ready
these.
to evade or counter if needed.
You're processing every one
Want
of
me to
these,
help
and you're
you
not
analyze
supposed to
their
do
ship
that.
type or tactics?
I apologize.
Well,
We're going to get
Commander,
spammed the
it
hell
seems
back
we've
by
just caught
Nova.
some unwanted attention. Shields up and scanners hot. Should I help you identify the threat or suggest evasive maneuvers? Your call.
We will probably try to avoid combat missions because I was trying to avoid this.
No new contacts or threats
Yeah,
detected since the
How
initial
many more
attack
timers
phase,
do you
Commander.
have?
Shields remain stable and the situation appears to have de-escalated for now. I recommend maintaining heightened sensor vigilance. These quiet moments often precede surprises. Shall I keep monitoring closely or start plotting a cautious exit?
Okay, return. But then I actually got other data. That's kind of cool.
The immediate threat seems to have eased. No new hostile contacts detected in the last check.
Mm-hmm.
Shields are stable, but I recommend keeping sensors active and ready for sudden changes. Shall I keep monitoring for
And
any
I want it.
resurgence or help plan an exit strategy just in
I
case?
want it. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm sure I was doing something
The attack
illegal, and I
status
probably
is still
missed something
unclear.
that told
No
me.
fresh data yet. If you want, I can keep a close eye and alert you the moment hostiles reappear or the threat fades.
Uh-huh. How many timers do you have set?
Posture and
And you
shield
set
spot.
another one on that one just
Shall I
because you
set a
think you
timer
should
to
set
reassess
timers
in
because of
15
timers.
seconds?
Ready to engage.
Ease up on the timers, Nova.
Still no new threat data after 15 seconds. Looks like the attackers haven't made a move or have slipped away, for now. If you want, I can keep monitoring quietly or shift focus to scanning for any follow-ups. Your call, Commander.
This also started because I changed the prompt on timers. Because it sounded like setting an
No new
alarm or
security
something like
alerts or
that.
escalations detected since the trespass. Your 600 credit bounty hasn't attracted fresh heat yet. Still, I keep a low profile around Terran Colonial Forces space. Their patience wears thin fast. Want me to
My
monitor
patience
that
wears
along
thin
or
fast.
start
Your
plotting
timers.
an exit route?
How many of these are going to pop up?
The timer's up. No fresh signs of aggression detected yet. Looks like the hostiles might have backed off for now. I'd suggest keeping shields primed and sensors alert, just in case they're lurking nearby. Want me to help plot a cautious exit or focus on scanning for
I
any
must have
threats?
some weird logic thing because I swear this annoyed me the hell the last time, and I promised.
No new threats detected so far, Commander. The skies
I needed to
quieted
stop
since that
this.
shot, but I'd keep
And I
sensors
know I
tuned.
messed up my.
Attackers may
I know I
resist or just
changed my
scatter.
logic, and I think I
If you
messed
want,
it up
I can
changing
keep
it.
monitoring for any sudden spikes or unusual contacts nearby.
I'm just. The reason why we still see timer set 5 for Nova is the fact
Commander,
that
the threat seems to have eased
there's
off
still
for
a
now.
timer.
No fresh hostile signatures detected. If you want, a quick detailed scan might confirm
I'm gonna
if the
turn
area
her
is
down.
clear, or we can keep low and wait it out.
Your call on next steps.
So the timer 5 means that she was trying to speak when there's another timer firing
No current data on attack escalation
for
or
speaking,
halt and shield status.
and I forbid it. I
If you
always want to
you
hear a
can run
timer
quick
happen no
status
matter
check
what
for hull
happens.
integrity and shields.
And
keep
I'm either
eye
now
on
stuck in a loop,
contact for your
which is
diversion.
always possible, or I'm stuck with 50,000 timers because it was processing every single under attack. Because it's not supposed to process under attack. It's supposed to put a minute
No
timeout.
sign of escalation yet, but the tension's thick enough to slice with a laser scalpel. If this threat lingers, we'll need to consider evasive
And-
options or countermeasures. Your call, Commander.
I put a stop to it.
Or start
Flight
plotting our
Oscar
next
Sierra.
move.
This is Flight Operations Department. Please comply with established stalking
Because
procedures.
that also screwed up Nova's memory,
No
pretty
fire
sure.
zone, Commander. Stow your weapons immediately.
And this, again,
Adjust heading for approach to
is
pad
a code
1.
stream. Because yes, everyone wants a code stream. This one you can see, because I don't need to have the config file open for this one. And I'm actually hoping to read that. I don't really know if you're able to or not. So yeah. Attack time, last under attack. Attack time is the current time. So if attack time minus last is less than 60 seconds. Actually, you know what? Is that actually 60 seconds? This is not 60 seconds, is it? This is 60 milliseconds, isn't it? Well, there's that first one. I don't know what you were doing.
Automated docking approved. You may now handle the control.
Are you firing at me? No, you're not firing at me. Something would be red if you're firing at me, right? One of these is hostile. Nothing's changing, so I don't think anyone is firing at me. But yes. I think my first one is this is not 60 seconds, this is 60 milliseconds. Because attack time is returns in milliseconds. And I do set that so that works. So I think it needs to be that. Starport services. Go to my missions. Let's turn this one in first. We won't hear Nova speak because I turned her off. We will not be taking the motors because I just don't care. So we'll be taking the money. That goes a nice chunk into cordial. And then now, you don't have an interstellar factors here, do you? You don't have an intel packet. Wait, why do I have credit from them if I have a bounty? Yeah, I have no bounties in this system. I wonder also why I can't access the black market. I'm not limited. No, I'm not limited. It would have said if I was limited. Huh. Okay. Code stream, let's fix this. Let's make sure this may have been it. 60 milliseconds is not a lot of time. This one is in seconds. This timer is in seconds. So what this is trying to do is, if I get under attack, I don't want to see another one until 60 seconds passes. I don't want Nova to process it. I don't want anything to be processed. I only want 1 a minute, basically. And then because I am doing this, and it, it's just literally clearing a attack timer, the process is where am I? The init. When I run the commands for a timer, which is right here, it needs to be false. Because this means we're now in an attack timer, and it shouldn't process a command. Basically, I'm ignoring Nova. Probably not the best thing in the world, but since considering they run stateless, I guess it's going to be okay. And I don't set it to memory or anything, so it's just gone. So I think that's fine. I think this was my logic error. Was this is in time is in milliseconds. At least I'm pretty sure time in Python is in milliseconds. Time. Python time is part of the built-in time module. In terms of the floating point number representing the number of seconds that have passed since. Is it the number of seconds? Number of seconds as a float. So, yes, that's the millisecond. Okay, so I was wrong on 2 accounts. First of all, handling this as an integer, which I'm surprised I didn't get an error message saying it was an integer. Though I'm not sure it would, because I wasn't doing anything. I was only comparing. And in theory, it would work, but we'll make it a float just in case. Yes. Time and epoch. Time. No, I don't care. Yeah, time is fine. Okay, so it is a float. Let's make sure it says up here again it's not a float. Returns a float value which represents time in seconds since the epoch. Yep. And since attack time is time and last under attack is time, they're both the same, so it should be something that's underneath. And this is always current, so this is the bigger of the two, so this is smaller. So it should always be a positive number. Right? Yes, this should be the oldest. And just to make sure, this gets set at initial. Let's get set at the initial. I guess that's fine. As long as it wasn't none. And okay, so it's been under 60 seconds. Was the attack timer set? This says other issues, doesn't it? This says other issues. Because then it will run the second time. Actually, it will never run this. Will it? Because it's not a setting. It's not a setting that timer. Not setting this boolean to true to make this ever get fired. So that is also why it was not adjusting anything else. No, wait. Yes, it was. Okay. Under 60 seconds. Readjust this time. If attack timer is true, which in my first run, it's not. It's false. So it goes to the else. We do set it true. Okay. We start my timer. This is my timer. And that's the function that it calls once this timer runs out. And we return a false because we do want. Return false is. No, I don't want to return false. I want to return none. Because if I return none, continue normal mood and AI flow. Returning false is what will skip Nova. What I need to do up here is actually technically I can just remove this because it will go down to that one. This one's return false. This is what I need to skip because I don't want Nova to process this. And if this one fails, it just goes down to here and runs that. So yes, we're good. And while I'm here, because I don't need to see this, I put debug statements in. I don't need debug statements. Not for this. This one didn't change. And you get to see code because for code's sakes. I know there's one more. I thought it was. Yep, there it is. Print speaker. Because I don't need to see the device I'm using. And eventually I will just clean those out. Save, save, save. Why is Tagger open? What was I using Tagger for? Why would Tagger be open? Okay. It wasn't edited, right? Tagger wasn't. No. Okay. Fix under attack timer. And just and remove text to speech debug prints. It's always important to commit your code. Because if I want to go back, I can't. Well, I could always Control Z, but we're going to leave these open. We're going to shrink that down. We do not need you open anymore. And I don't know, we're here. What other missions do we have? That one was kind of an interesting one. Not really fun. But yeah. Look, it's even there again. Why? I don't know. These are all planetary scan jobs. Okay. I'm sure I can increase my reputation again. Oh crap, look at these. But first, because you're seeing part of my wallpaper, so let's launch Nova. Get her back up and running.
Greetings, Commander. Give me a few minutes to wake up and check my circuit.
I should make this automatically place where it needs to go, because apparently I'm lazy. Move that over to where it needs to go. So I should also make that go someplace, but that one always changes, so I don't know. Okay. And we have Nova back. Okay. So the real question... Yep. I think when we saw the 12,000 timers, Nova's going to speak. She didn't make a timer.
Mission, Commander. This
Good.
time 450,000 credits to prevent a medical emergency with the WYRD People's Party. A solid move to keep their influence and reputation climbing. Shall I keep tracking similar opportunities as well?
One of the things I do have on my list, and probably should have worked on this today instead of text-to-speech, but there you go, my priorities are different, is my mission trackers. Nova's mission tracker. My plan is to get a little... This is my simple GUI interface for Nova. It's not great, but it's mostly feedback for me. But maybe split this in two, and then here are my list of missions, and then I can say this is my active mission, and then it gets chunked into Nova's memory, so she knows exactly what missions we're on. And it would be that chunk of memory Nova needs, that would be there for certain about our active mission. You know what? Maybe tomorrow. In the meantime, we're going to accept all these.
Another million credited to the WYRD People's Party for that medical emergency. Your generosity is making a real difference, Commander. Want me to track the faction's influence as it climbs?
She has not set a timer yet.
Another million credits pledged to the WYRD People's Party.
She is very proud.
That medical emergency at bay and their gratitude high. Your generosity is making waves, Commander. Should I track the impact on faction influence as it unfolds?
No, but just keep an eye on our bank account credit line, just because I'll be doing a lot of these donation missions. Yep.
spotted.
Sorry.
Keeping a discreet eye on the credit line.
I got a
Generosity's
text
a fine game, but
message.
even saints need
Kind
a
of
budget.
important.
I'll alert you if the numbers
Kind
start
of
looking too
important.
lean for comfort.
Huh. Okay. Green flags I look for. What nationalities think they should be drive here on? Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry. Working on life stuff. It kind of sucks for people who are watching, isn't it? When I work on life stuff. But you know what? Life stuff comes first. And so, here we are. And I will probably get distracted again and again and again and again, which probably means I should probably, turn off the stream. But you know what? I don't care. Because frankly, all of the one viewer or the two viewers, depending on however many people on YouTube are watching, let's just make Nova proud.
Another generous donation of 450,000 credits, successfully reducing illness reports in WYRD. The faction's influence and your reputation are climbing steadily. Your credit line is holding up nicely so far. Still plenty of cushion for more goodwill gestures.
I hope I have plenty of cushion with 11 billion credits.
Another million credits donated. WYRD People's Party must be breathing easier now.
I really wish Nova
Looks
would
like
say
your
word.
generosity is keeping that outbreak at bay and their influence climbing. If you keep this up, you might just become their favorite legend.
Okay, so now we have another million credits. Lord, and actually, can Edge text to speech have custom words? Can I program it in there? I technically I could do my own of replacing, like do my own word swap, but I wonder if I can tell it to do that. Okay. Well, let's turn one of these in. We're gonna hear only like one more Nova because I'm just gonna go through and
Another million credits down the
push
hatch.
these through, and she won't
WYRD
overtalk
People's Party must be
herself.
breathing easier now. The outbreaks trend is heading south, and our reputation's climbing.
We're gonna hear another one.
Generosity suits you, Commander. Shall I keep monitoring for any ripple effects?
Yeah, we're gonna hear this one probably.
Another generous donation, 575,000 credits this time. Alliance of BD plus 47 2112's economy is looking healthier by the minute. Your wallet might be lighter, but the system's stability just got a solid boost.
Okay.
Commander.
Nova hasn't set any timers, so hopefully she listened to her advice about not setting stupid timers. She did set some memories, which is to be expected, but only for the last two, which is interesting. And it's just about my generosity. So Yeah. And that put me to friendly status with both the major ones, if I remember correctly. And I'm going to say this, though, I think I would be ending the stream because I think, as I said, the real life stuff is coming into play now. I also should do a little bit more research about all the different mission types and find the ones that are more interesting for me to do. Like, I know these standard ones, like the delivery missions, courier jobs, and assassinate a pirate.
Sensor noise is flirting with
Oh,
static
it's threat
today.
level 1.
With a
I
cosmic
probably
jazz
could do
solo,
this
it's
one.
just a bit off key. It's oddly comforting, though. Even glitches have their charm. Maybe I'm just in a mood to find poetry in the hum of data streams.
See, this is where one of my random events glitches that the new text-to-speech engine that I'm working on will come into play. We got sensor noises, we could have static and glitches, and we could, hums of data, so we could have things playing off on those. Though I would rely on the completion, the AI to enter those tags, but, I think that one would have been interesting. Let me bookmark it. Actually, let me copy it. Because this is one I can play with. Like, I could send it through ChatGTP and get some words filled in, get some tags placed in where they would think glitches would fire, and see how it works. I know. I said I'm saying a lot of things right now, aren't I? As I get another text message on the back and forth. Yeah, so you're probably maybe hearing the little typing on my phone. So which tells me I should stop, but I also want to kill the pirate. I want to kill John Belfast Smith. But knowing this, so I say knowing this, I probably also need to have an interdiction module. Uh, yeah, I really want a keyboard. I really want normal keyboards when you have to type messages to people. And the sad fact is that I'm an old fogey, so I don't use shortcuts. Like, I don't type U, the letter U for you, or you are for your. I actually spell out words and have grammar and punctuation. Like, I know. How dare I? But again, I'm an old fogey. I am not going to take this because I have a feeling this phone text conversation is going to go back and forth for a bit, and I do have to say, private life always comes first. People, life comes first, not even private life. If life intervenes, you just need to do it. With that said, I will be looking up what these missions are to find the ones that are fun to do. Like, there are combat missions. Maybe I take a few combat missions. I need to learn how to fight, right? Like, but like I know the transport missions usually aren't that fun. Like, I'll take this and I'll get an introduction stuff that I'll just break through land and turn it in, which is why it's only $25,000, 25,000 credit. I don't know the freelancers. I remember doing these a long time ago. You go to space, you scan, you scan, you scan, you find the black box, you enter the system, fight off a guy, maybe not fight off a guy, collect the black box, and leave. Operation missions. Well, we just did a planetary scan job. I still have no idea what I just did other than I got a fine or a bounty. I got something. What did I actually get? I have a bounty. And I need to pay that off. So I need to find an interstellar factor. So, yes. I'm just going to pay it off. I'm not going to turn myself in and go to the local prison megaship and then fly away from there. Oh, wow. Okay. Clear bounty, must hand yourself in. Bounties can also be paid off at Interstellar Factor, providing that your notoriety is 0. My notoriety should be 0. A warrant has been issued on this ship. Oh, these guys are serious for 700 credits. Too bad I have... that's the community goal. Yeah, top 50. I'm going to get erased eventually on that one. I'll have to go back and do those again. So, yes. So here we are. This is a short stream turned into a coding stream that turned into me blabbering about booleans and milliseconds, seconds, and getting really confused about all of it. But I thank you for watching me. For those of you who have watched me for the, about an hour and 20 minutes I've been online, I am going to go sit with my phone for a little bit and make sure life stuff happens and goes well. And I will catch you later. I probably will not be on later this evening. I say that knowing in about 30 minutes I'll probably be back on. I may be playing the game. Don't really know. I just may not stream it. I will catch you later. Thank you for watching.